Welcome to CBC News, Windsor at 5:30. I'm Asha Tomlinson. Here's what's making headlines tonight. Private companies that transfer patients without any provincial oversight. Why the industry is calling for change. Police are trying to identify a man found dead along a city trail. Plus, recovery efforts are over for the night after a German passenger jet carrying 150 people crashed in the French Alps. Well, you see these vehicles on the streets of Windsor. They look like ambulances, but they're not. They are private companies people hire more often than not to be driven home from the hospital. But as CBC News Windsor has learned, these companies are still not regulated by the Ontario government, despite years of complaints and promises to fix the problems. And this is causing concern for a Windsor politician. For more, we go to CBC's Amy Dodge, who's live in studio tonight. Amy, what's the holdup?
Well, the government tried to regulate these services in 2011, but the legislature dissolved before those changes could be made. Now we've learned efforts are being made to bring this issue back to Queen's Park. Private companies like this one transfer non-urgent patients, but concerns about the delivery, quality, and safety have made it to MPP Lisa Gretzky.
People are getting injured. More so than they were before they got into one of those transfer vehicles. And a lot of it is because the staff aren't trained appropriately. They don't know how to use what equipment they do have.
Concerns that surfaced in a 2011 Ombudsman report when the Ombudsman received more than 60 complaints, citing patient safety, inadequate equipment, lack of infection control, poorly maintained vehicles, and insufficient training. Community Patient Transfer Group is one of Ontario's largest for-profit companies in the industry. It knows all about the problems and is now working with the province to fix them. The company recently moved to Windsor and says in the meantime it has created its own set of regulations, but that's not good enough.
Yes, absolutely. We are in 100% support of provincial regulation for the medical transportation industry.
The company has taken over several smaller companies across the province, which were having a hard time surviving. In Windsor, Care Medical Transportation Services recently went bankrupt. Posting this notice on its website, it ended its services immediately, which left patients with fewer options.
That throws the whole system in panic. It becomes an emergency, and it is a real drain on the system. So our goal is to have a system throughout the province that eliminates that through kind of preemptive standardization. So you know what you're getting, and you know there's prudency in the model before there's actually deployment in the model.
Mole adds, in his view, a regular